Hello, good day. Welcome to God's Kingdom Come, where we study the Bible as one unfolding story. Yesterday, we studied about conquering through love, hope, and faith. We looked at these three dynamic graces in this order because this is the order in which they relate to Eve's and Jesus' temptations in God's Word. Today, we want to focus in more detail on how love conquers the lust of the flesh. The lust of the flesh is sensualism, seeking pleasure apart from God's will. It says, please yourself. Love says, give yourself. This sensualism lives for comfort, pleasure, and self-gratification. But godly love is self-giving. Christ did not come to be served, but to serve. Love redirects the heart from consuming to giving. The person filled with God's love begins asking, how can I bless others? Instead of, how can I please myself? Love, therefore, conquers sensualism, aka the lust of the flesh. At the serpent's suggestion, Eve saw through the lust of the flesh that the forbidden tree was good for food. This was the first time she ever considered compromising her love for God by loving the forbidden in response to physical appetite. Her preoccupation with sensory pleasure became sensual participation in the forbidden. Yes, her preoccupation with the sensory became sensual participation in the forbidden. When Satan tempted Jesus to use his miracle working power inappropriately to turn stones into bread, Jesus told him man should not live by bread alone. This meant that one should not love what satisfies sensory appetite to the degree that it compromises his love for God and his will. Thus, his love enabled him to conquer the lust of the flesh temptation. This means it is essential for us to live close to God in love with him to avoid being overcome with temptation to love other things at the expense of compromising our love for God.